If at the end of the day you see this man is not supportive right now, just before you get married, when you finally get married, or you start to tell yourself, oh, this person is not supporting me now, but when I marry them, they are going to support me, it will become a real problem in the marriage. Because I mean, it's already something you should have noted that, oh, this is a red flag. If they don't support you before the marriage, the likelihood that they will support you in the marriage is almost non-existent. So you want to be careful to read the dotted lines before you sign them. 7 signs that you are in a healthy romantic relationship. One practical sign of a healthy romantic relationship, a relationship between a man and a woman, is growth. What is growth? Growth is change in development, change in how a person looks, change in how a person thinks, change in their view, how you view life, change in perception, change in mindset. It's growth. That ability to experience metamorphosis, to experience change and morph into a better and higher version. That is what growth is about. So when you look back at your life in the last couple of weeks, months, and years that you've been in this relationship, and I'm talking about dating relationship or courtship relationship, how much have you grown? Can you really say that I've experienced growth as a person in this relationship? Can your partner say, I have experienced growth in this relationship, whether it's spiritual growth, or before I met this person, I didn't used to pray, but now I have a consistent prayer life? That's spiritual growth. I didn't used to read my Bible. If I read my Bible, I don't understand it. But because of this person in my life, I can say that for myself. I didn't quite understand explanation of the Bible, but now I know hermeneutics, the science of explaining the Bible, the science of Bible interpretation, because of my husband. So I've experienced spiritual growth in that regard, Bible interpretation. So when you look at your life, can you exactly say that you've experienced tangible growth? Because growth ought to be measurable. If it's not measurable, then maybe you haven't experienced growth. So a healthy romantic relationship should leave you with tangible growth. If you're diminishing in your relationship, in your work with God, you're diminishing. In the study of the word, you're diminishing. You no longer go to church like you used to go. You no longer join fellowshipping with the saints. You no longer do the things of the spirit, things you used to do. It means that you're not experiencing growth. It means that diminishing. If you used to read books, but since you met this person, you no longer read books, it means that you're diminishing. So this is a major sign that you are not in a healthy romantic relationship if you are not experiencing growth. I hope that's clear. Another sign that you are in a healthy relationship is support. So how supportive is the man you are dating or the man you're about to become a wife to? How supportive are they, especially in the things God will have you do? For instance, if God is calling you to say ministry or politics, well, this person doesn't support it at all. They will tell you that, oh, you can't even work, you cannot do any career, and you know with that God will have you be in that space, then maybe you are not in a healthy relationship. If they feel threatened by the things God will have you do, and will rather find a way to stifle the abilities God have put in you, then it is not a healthy relationship. In every healthy relationships, you want to help each other experience the best of God in their lives. You want to help each other make progress in areas God has called them to be. So if your partner is not supportive of who you are, what you do, and all God will have you become, then maybe you are not in a healthy relationship. Because if at the end of the day you see this man is not supportive right now, just before you get married, when you finally get married, or you start to tell yourself, oh, this person is not supporting me now, but when I marry them, they are going to support me, it will become a real problem in the marriage. Because I mean, it's already something you should have noted that, oh, this is a red flag. If they don't support you before the marriage, the likelihood that they will support you in the marriage is almost non-existent. So you want to be careful to read the dotted lines before you sign them. So if they are not supportive, it is not a healthy relationship. Or if this person will go all out for you, you know, they try to and not just them now, you do the same for them. You support each other, or your husband is in ministry, you are always supporting him in meetings, you're showing up there. Oh, sorry, your husband to be. It applies to married people too. If you're a married wife and your husband is into ministry, you want to support him by showing up for his meetings, where maybe not all, but you show him in the way he understands support. So another thing with support is you need to be able to communicate, and that's the next thing. That's the next sign that you're in a healthy relationship. Communication. You need to have clear and healthy communications, because some people think that their partners are not supporting them, but their partners are supporting them in the way they understand to support people. So you need to clearly communicate to your partner that this is how I want to be supported. This is how I want you to show up for me. For instance, or you have an exam and you have a professional exam, and to you, support means, oh, you call me and just check on me. How am I preparing for my exam? Just that alone means support to you. So you have to clearly communicate that with your partner. So clear communication is one of the signs of a healthy romantic relationship. So don't assume that your partner understands what support means to you, or your partner understands what is on your heart. Women are guilty of this. You just think that a man ought to just know. He is not a robot. He hasn't been programmed to just do everything. He's a human being. He's also not a mind reader. He doesn't know what is on your mind. If you don't say it and you ask him that, don't you know, he doesn't know. Even God tells us to ask him the things that we desire. God knows all things, yet he wants us to ask him. Imagine now trying to put your husband in the place of God. He doesn't know all things. He's not omniscient. Your husband, the man you're dating, the man you're about to marry, he is not omniscient. He doesn't know all things. So if you need something, communicate clearly. Don't leave it to chances or guesses. Or let him guess. If he loves me, he's going to guess. My sister, you're going to be torturing yourself emotionally. So don't do that. In every healthy relationship, there's clear communication, there's honest communication. You speak the things that are in your heart, you say them as clearly as possible. You know, you don't assume things. Assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. So if you want something, say something. If you want something, ask. Don't assume, oh, he should know I need this. Please ask. So that's a healthy relationship. Clear and honest communication. All right. So the next thing is healthy boundaries. I've talked about boundaries a lot. Any healthy relationship has healthy boundaries, whether it's a dating relationship, a courtship, or a marriage. There are healthy boundaries. Boundaries, spiritual boundaries, yes, financial boundaries, emotional boundaries, physical boundaries. There are boundaries you ought to set. So any relationship that does not have healthy boundaries whatsoever is a sign that it is not healthy. Building healthy boundaries, it's communicating what you like and what you don't like, what is acceptable and what is unacceptable to you. So you have to clearly communicate it, and that boils down to communication, clear and honest communications, right? So as a dating young woman, you guys are just dating, or he's already touching your bum bum, touching your breast, you know, and he's doing some sort of things, and you don't think anything is wrong with that. You have to set clear boundaries, and if you don't set them, people are going to trample on you. They'll use you, they'll mess you up, they'll just do things to you. Because when people are taking from you, they normally don't have healthy boundaries. But you, the giver, you have to have healthy boundaries. Even in finances, have healthy boundaries. Yeah, I know you have a giving heart, but you still have to set boundaries, right? Yes, this one is super, super important. One sign that you're in a healthy relationship is trust. Trust is a super powerful virtue that makes up a healthy relationship. You have trust for your man trusts you, and you shouldn't be with someone you don't trust. You don't command trust, you earn it over time. So you let them grow into becoming the people you can trust. So if you cannot trust a man, don't be with him. It's as simple as that. And if a man cannot trust you, he shouldn't be with you. So a sign that a relationship is healthy is you both trust each other, whether it's in money matters, sexual matters, um, business matters, spiritual matters. In all things, you should be able to trust each other. And it starts with the little things. Integrity is a key factor in trust. If you say you're going to do something and for some reasons you were not able to do it, communicate. We go back to what? Clear and honest communication. For instance, you say, I'll call you at 6 a.m. and you don't get to call the person at 6 a.m. for whatever reason. Your phone went off, or you forgot, you had another appointment, something came up, and then you just go the whole day. You don't call, you don't text. That is not a good attitude to exhibit as a Christian young woman, as a Christian young man, because I just assume a man can just stumble on this video. So you need to hold up the words of your mouth, your actions, and the way you behave, your entire behavior, to show that you're a person that is trustworthy. Okay. Another sign is a sign that you're in a healthy romantic relationship is shared values. Do you have shared values with this person? Do you believe in what they believe? What are your core values? Do you have shared values? If you don't have shared values, you're going to have a lot of misunderstanding in that relationship because you will not both be on the same pages. You will not be on the same page. If his value is integrity, your value is just say whatever comes to your mind. It doesn't matter even if it's a lie. It means that you don't have shared values. So if you value a thing and your partner doesn't value it, you make light of what you value, then there's going to be trouble in the palace. So, and it will lead to a lot of misunderstanding in that relationship. Whatever you value that they play down on becomes a point of disagreement for both of you. So every healthy relationship has shared value. If you're a person of integrity, your partner has to be a person of integrity. If you value trust, the person should value trust. If you value family, the person should value family. If you value clear communication, they should value clear communication. If you value honesty, they should value honesty. If you value hard work, they should value hard work. If you value um giving to people, they should value giving to people. All of these things. So you should have shared values. If you don't have shared values on the most important things, in your life, there's going to be a lot of clashes. So a healthy relationship has shared values. Sign that you're in a healthy romantic relationship is mutual respect. Yeah, this one is, I feel like it's obvious, right? Where the man respects you and you respect the man. No name calling. No name calling. I dated my husband for 6 months and then we courted for about 2 years, thereabouts, and then we got married. Since I met my husband, we have never had name calling by the grace of God. He respects me, I respect him. I respect him first as a human, just like I would any other man. Even if you're a little child, I should respect you. So how much more when we share something as powerful as love? So if your partner doesn't respect you, he calls you names, he abuses you verbally, sexually, emotionally, then that is not a healthy relationship. Every healthy relationship will entail mutual respect. So if he doesn't respect you in that relationship, you don't respect in that relationship, then it's not a healthy relationship. You want to look for ways to address the issues that are making you not respect each other. Address it, and if it's something that is workable, do your best to work it out. If not, you want to work out on the relationship. For watching, so tell me in the chat which of these signs stood out for you. Just tell me, and which other sign should we check out for a healthy relationship? Just share with me. And don't forget to like this video, comment, click the notification bell icon so you get notified every time we upload a new video. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and community. Thank you so much. Until I come your way again, I am Well, your wholeness partner. Remember, God loves you, and what? You can be whole.